So I just wanted to make this quickly, just to like, I don't know, it just felt right. I don't know why, but I like I said, I'm going with whatever my intuition is showing. I kind of just going back to, I'm gonna change this channel to probably Special Cells, but I still gotta wait like another 20 days to do that, to change the name. Yeah, man, like my body only feels specific ways that growing up, I just took it as, oh, this is, this thing. And that's not like what it is. Like, it's so miscategorized that it's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, man, like, I've been fine all day. The most I experienced was I was a little tired because I've been doing a lot, and I'm basically been sleeping in my car, right? And I didn't feel weird until I just went in Starbucks just now because I needed to charge my phone, right? My phone was at like 9%. I needed to charge my phone. And when I was leaving Starbucks, I noticed like my body felt kind of like weird. And I'm like, yo, like, I don't feel like this unless there's people that are working or in air conditioning or are not actually aware and taking care of themselves. Which just goes on again to just truly show that I think the biggest aspect of like Special Cell, whatever you want to call it, right? I already said why I'm going to call it Special Cell. It is simply the fact that you absorb the environment to a higher degree than everyone else. This means you're absorbing the people, you're absorbing the energy, you're absorbing the physical energy, the mental energy, the emotional. You're literally absorbing all of this to a much higher degree than everyone else around you. And I have tested this I can't even say like I've consciously tested it. I'm just aware of it, right? I didn't feel this way until I came into an environment where that type of energy was existing. And as I was in that energy, I was absorbing it a lot. So what happens when you take people that have that condition and you put them in in natural environments that are very good, like nature-wise? Like, for example, down south, there's trees everywhere here. Like, I mean, there's nowhere you can go and you don't see pine trees or what looks like a forest, right? So what happens when you put those type of people in that environment and away from anyone that is like not in tune with their soul, right? What happens is you create like the ultimate superhero, right? Like I just see it, I experience it. It's very simple. Now, don't get me wrong, like, it's still a lot to that, right? Having somewhere to live is important. Having money is important. Those foundational things are very important. I'm just noting at what I'm acknowledging. There's a lot of things that I've acknowledged. There's a lot of things that I've been experiencing that I'm actually not able to talk about right now, but it's fire to a ridiculous degree. I would love to talk about it, but it doesn't seem like it resonates right now. I'm also gonna throw this out there, like, it's been shown to me many times that I'm supposed to be like a teacher of some sort, and I can very much see that. I just am I'm very much on the wavelength of, if the universe truly wants me to do something, or it will bring it to me, or it will give me such a strong like feeling that I'll end up going there whether I'm conscious of it or not. That's where I'm at. But I think the most important part is finding a way to be in your own energy, right? Because I'm watching, like, and I've done this before, but I'm taking it to a different degree right now. I watch what happens when I'm in my own energy, how my personality shifts, how every aspect of my being starts to shift into a more higher version of myself, a more mature person, a more complete person, a more happy person, a more expressive person, joyful person, acknowledging, honest person. When I'm in my own energy, all of this just naturally it just takes over. and I feel like me. And I'm like, yo, I have this experience, I have this, I want to share that with the world, right? And I'm the type of person, sometimes I think so much that for me to do things, sometimes I have to not think at all, right? I have to just do it. I don't care how it comes across, I don't care how it comes out, any of that. Like, I quite literally have to do it. Just don't even think, just do it, right? But I also, before that I gotta get the signal from my intuition. That's not up for debate. I gotta get the signal, right? Or if I do go do it and it stops me, I gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like I think it's that simple. It's just the way my mind sometimes, when it says it's that simple, it's more like an equation. Like, I just figured out a very complex equation, and I'm looking at, oh wow, the answer was simple this whole time, and there's like hundreds of numbers on the board. And people are like, this was not simple, bro, not complex. And it's like, it's the understanding that the biggest part of the equation has already been done. All these hundreds of numbers have already been done. We only needed one little number, and that's it. So for me, in my eyes, it was simple because we already got past all the other shit, right? So it's very much like that. I would suggest that to anyone. If you have, and the thing with that is, and this is why a lot of times I used to be very back and forth between preaching and the world, is because because I understand and have experiences with, like, let's just say spirituality, spiritual world, spiritual realm kind of things, intuition, right? I know I'm not operating like the average person. I'm not just doing shit. I'm listening to my intuition. Why is this in the middle? I'm listening to my intuition. This car better let me the fuck over, bitch ass nigga. That's my bad, bro. I can't move over, dog. This car is not letting me move over. That cop better not even. You know what? I don't even gotta do nothing, right? Wow, that was a very, like, I don't even know how to word that. This is also part, should I even comment on that? Okay, this is also part of why, like, I didn't go in the world preaching. When I'm, like, just focused on me and just doing what I need to do, I don't even pay mind to this type of shit. I don't even talk like this. I don't nothing, right? Like, me even paying attention to that car is because I was in that moment, and it kind of just came out. What was I saying? Right? Like, I don't operate like the average person. I know where I'm supposed to be when it comes to like spiritually. I know where I'm supposed to be at. I know what I'm supposed to be away from. Right? So I have a guidance. I have a compass, right? That lets me know what direction I need to go in. I can't say that other people that have that condition have that, right? I can't say that, oh, if they had money and they had this, they could just go do that, because it's not really that simple, right? I've said I woke up certain AMs and felt like really weird, but my intuition was like, go here, and then I was absolutely fine. I don't know if that's gonna happen for them, right? So that's why sometimes, like, I be like back and forth with it. I'm saying the shit worked for me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I thought that was really, really cool. Really, really cool. Yeah, I just, my thing is, with the whole being a teacher thing, I'm more of like I'm kind of like if I'm in a group, right, I could basically sense what everybody needs to do. Where everybody needs to grow, what they need to do, like I could do that. Like, that's just one of my gifts and abilities. I know where you need to go to move on to the next chapter of your life, or be a better person, or whatever the fuck it may be. Like, I could just sense the shit. It's just one of my gifts. It's like I have a lot of gifts too. Yo, and another thing is, when I got away from everybody, right? Like I said, I've been sleeping in my car for like the last week, and I'm again, it's all forward, bro. All forward. I started unlocking so many gifts. And I don't even think it's even about unlocking. Like, they didn't even feel like they were unlocking. They felt like they were already there. It just, they were waiting on me to, like, be in the proper space energetically. right? It was waiting for me to be somewhere where energetically I could be open and I could be free, and I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just roaming like an animal in nature. I'm just going wherever my instincts and my intuition brings me. And yo, I mean gifts on gifts on gifts on powers, on ability, all this shit just started, like, it just was like, yeah, I've been here the whole time, dog. It don't even feel like, oh yeah, I just unlocked. No. This feels like a bunch of shit I already had unlocked because of the things that I was doing. Right? It was a time where I used to meditate very heavy. Right? I used to meditate every AM. The second I woke up, meditation. And at night, I meditated. And what I realized is the longer I did this, I got so in tune with my intuition and just my consciousness, I could meditate all day. And I don't mean sit there and focus on, no, I could sit there and be in a meditative state while doing regular shit. Just talking to my intuition and just doing things. And I was like, yo, this is awesome. Right? But there were certain things my intuition told me to do. And this is where I kind of think it's another aspect of teaching, but a lot of times my intuition kind of pulls me away from it, and it's because of the perspective. I understand it. Okay, I'm not supposed to speak on it. The best thing I would say is just really listen to your intuition. If your intuition does not, like, your intuition really guides you for the best, bro. It really does. And there's times where it will put you in situations where you like, what in the fuck? But you gotta just trust that shit and push through. Like, you literally have to. It's always gold on the other side of the rainbow. Your intuition be like, yo, peep that rainbow out. And you be like, yo, this rainbow is like mad long, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? Right? It just be like, please just go, man. It literally be like, go. You walk in the end of the rainbow and now you're fucking rich. You got everything you needed and more because you listen to your intuition. It's like this every time. Like, really, don't even necessarily like overly focus on trying to understand it. There's times where you're gonna want to, and that's cool. And just ask it. Like, just literally ask your intuition, do I need to understand this? Right? Do I need to understand this? And sometimes you might not have the time to understand it. It might not resonate, and that's fine. Fuck it, nigga. Just go along with this shit. Just go along, push through. And another beautiful thing that I realize is, like, when you listening to it and you're in that moment and it feels ridiculous, sometimes it's like, I had a moment where I was like, all right, bro, this is too much. Like, I was like, I don't know about this one. And shit was like, just trust, my nigga, just trust. And I trusted it. Like, I pushed through. Like, it really kind of stopped me from leaving. Like, it was like, no, like, just push through, trust. It was such a strong urge. It was like, just push through, trust. I pushed through, I trusted, and I experienced something so beautiful that I was like, oh my God. Like, it was amazing. Like, I was happy. I was so happy that I got to experience that. I was so happy that I got to experience that. Like, I was lit. I was like, oh my God, thank God I listened. Now, it does go deeper than that, and I kind of want to talk about it just off the sense of, like, what I did was actually like another level of like, what the fuck. I can't speak on what happened, so I'm not going to. But it was another level of what the fuck that I pushed so far past my boundaries or my limits that I kind of was like in shock for like the rest of the day. Like, I literally was in shock for the rest of the day. Like, I was like, it's like, imagine the most beautiful girl in school walked up to you, was like, I like you, and like she ain't no hoe or nothing. Like, she liked that. She's smart as fuck. She but she just got the feeling to just, walk up and say to you like, I like you type shit. It's like that just happened, right? But like, I didn't feel how I thought I would feel if something like this happened, because like I said before, I'm aware of a lot of shit. I didn't feel how I thought I was gonna feel, and I was like, why I don't feel like ecstatic right now? Like, I should feel like the greatest nigga ever right now. Like, what the fuck? And I didn't feel that way. And what I realized was what I experienced threw me so far past like my limit that like my body was still sitting in the sympathetic side of the nervous system. it was still sitting in go mode, right? Because what I experienced was like on some other shit. It was still sitting in the sympathetic side of the nervous system. So it was still sitting in go mode, which means we're not really processing what's going on. The only processing is what's the next step for survival or whatever this, that, and the other is, right? What the fuck am I feeling? What the fuck is this? I don't know. This is kind of like healing because I'm talking about the things that I care about out loud. Like, this is what I'm talking about, right? This is type of energy I want to be on. This is the type of things that I want to bring into the world, right? I have so many things. I have so many experiences that I can just sit down and talk about, and it's so beautiful, and it's so like, right? But whatever. It took hours, bro. Like, it took like the rest of the day for me to finally like sit down and like the parasympathetic side of the nervous system come out, and I started like actually processing and feeling like oh my god, like that really happened. This shit took hours. It damn near took the whole day. This is way past what happened. I never really like looked at things like that. Like, it's something I experienced in my life where it's kind of like it's not a numbness, but it's not a like, wow, that just happened, da 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 da. No, it's like finding a ruby in the jungle and knowing that like you still got to get out the jungle, so you don't have time to just sit here and process the fact that you just found some shit that's going to quite literally change your life, right? No, like, you still in that sympathetic side that's like ready to, like, you still ready that an animal could jump out, anything can happen at any second. But it's not till you get out that you're like, yo, I just did that. Even now, like, I'm still in a space of like, it's still processing. Like, my body is processing it. Not me sitting here saying like, oh, did that? No, I know it happened. I know what happened. Oh, I know what happened. But my body is still in a state of processing it, which to me is like, it's kind of wild, right? It's kind of wild to even think about. Like, wow, like, it's eye-opening for me. It's very eye-opening for me. And it's showing me, like, just trust your intuition, trust your instincts, trust your intuition. I don't give a fuck what thoughts pop up. I don't care. The thoughts, if it doesn't come with a feeling, ignore that shit. No, real shit. If the thought don't come with a feeling, ignore that shit. I learned this, and my life has literally just been going up from here since I learned this. I don't give a fuck what you fucking see. I don't care. If it doesn't come with a feeling, don't even acknowledge that shit, bro. Because that shit is like, sometimes it feels like playing like a gamble, like a 50-50 gamble. I'm like, I don't fuck with that, right? When my intuition is letting me know that something ain't for me, that shit is not a fucking gamble. It's letting me know some aspect of this shit you need to stay away from. Just know that. And you know what that means? Stay the fuck away from it. Not here to sit here and figure out you figure out all that shit after you fucking stay away from the shit, right? So, yeah. Fuck like it's, I don't want to say fuck the thoughts, but it's kind of on some like don't pay that shit no mind. This shit is, I don't want to say a waste of time. It's just an unnecessary, like, I don't know. You get the picture I'm trying to paint. The words ain't there, but you get the picture I'm trying to paint. That shit quite literally, like, if it don't come with a feeling, my nigga, leave that shit alone. Like, real shit, if it don't come with a feeling, leave that shit alone. Yo, this is like, this I actually feel happy right now. It's hilarious, bro. It's so funny because it's like, if you knew what I was experiencing, where's my lemonade? If you knew what I was like experiencing and what I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Ooh. Ooh. Damn. So, yeah, man. I feel happy. I feel free to speak. I feel free to operate. I feel amazing. I feel like I have the power of a giant universal size magnet for all good energy, positivity, abundance, wealth. That is what I feel like right now. I this is what I mean when I say like I can intuitively sense certain things. Bro, if I could talk about the amount of shit that I just like felt and experienced, oh my God. And I keep trying to, like, I've been saying it, and I realized, like, I need to come here and say it. I really found the cheat code to this. And I don't want to say, like, oh, I just found it, and da-da-da-da. I've heard other people say certain things, and certain things click for me where I have my own experience with stuff. I don't know how to put this into words, but a lot of people say like, heaven is within. No, heaven really is within, right? And it's kind of vague, right? It's a vague-ass statement. And that's why I wanted to bring up my experience. Because heaven truly is within, right? If you start meditating and you start connecting with, like, your intuition and your consciousness and your dreams, all of that shit you start to realize they're all different aspects of you. They might be other dimensional aspects of you, but they're all aspects of you, right? And then with that, like, the clearer you get and the more you meditate, you can literally walk into abundance. You don't have to do all this extra shit to manifest this let me manifest this. You don't have to do none of that shit. You can quite literally be a walking magnet for everything you need in your life. But you have to, when you do like all this meditation and shit, you have to be in an environment where you will remain clear. Right? Because what I used to do was I would do a lot of this meditation, I would experience a lot of things, but the environment was not like conducive for it, right? I needed to get out of that environment. And my intuition been trying to get me to come to this place and stay here for like, I don't know how long, right? And it's really that simple. While with me being here, I'm away from everything that I was used to. It's just me. It's just me. And I'm so clear right now that it is so beautiful. I'm so clear. I'm clear that I could manifest a life-changing anything. And I don't even like using the word manifest, but it resonates in the sense of like when I say I manifest something, it means like I literally sat here and put myself in this energy. Not even just that. How can I word this the best way? When I'm saying be clear, what I mean is like, it's like how people say we're our own current, right? We are our own current. There's got to be a way for me to word this. We're our own current. When you're in the right energy, you are a constant running current of dimensional, universal, just to a degree that a positivity and all this other shit that you can't even fathom. Constant. And what this is, it allows you to do anything in life. Anything. And I mean anything, nigga. Go beyond money. Go beyond. It allows you to do anything. Now, it's about keeping that current flowing and on and open and clear. That's it. It is that simple. Nigga, I'm willing to let go of anything and anyone to keep that open. And I'm going to tell you why. If someone goes against that, they got demons. And it means stay the fuck away from them. Because if you go around people that have that type of shit, you become like them. It's that simple. I've learned that lesson already. I don't give a fuck who you are, nigga. I don't give a fuck who you are. If I get the notion that I don't need to be around you, I'm not being around you. I don't care, nigga. No, I don't think niggas understand. Bro, I just shifted my energy into being open and flowing in a week. In a week. I just had so many gifts and abilities unlocked. After a week, nigga, I ain't never what? What? I don't care who you are. I've already learned that lesson. I've already learned that lesson. You have to look at people for who they are. I don't want to say who they are, for where they at. You got to look at them for where they at. Because a lot of this is not who they are. They not being who they are. They being manipulated by some shit or controlled by some shit that they're refusing to look at. This is why a big aspect of my project is quite literally facing yourself and reflecting. Because when you meditate and you do that, you start to see what is you and isn't you. Then you go from seeing that shit to sensing and feeling what is and isn't you. So then it becomes very easy to remove shit that isn't you. And the more shit that you remove that isn't you, whether it be habits, thoughts, emotions, items, people, environment, no matter what it is, what this does is it makes that flow that you naturally have because you're born. It's your life force. Bro, it goes so deep, it's ridiculous. It quite literally just expands and expands and expands, right? So you know how they say, oh, you know, we're one with the universe and da-da-da-da. All this stuff is true, but we're one with everything that's alive. I don't like using these terms of one and this, that. We're connected with everything that's alive. So if you have this universal life force energy and you're literally expanding it, can you even fathom connecting with so much energy and so much positivity that you could change your life and you could change the life of other people? Bro, I wish I could go into more detail, but yo, I really peeped it. And I've known this for so long. I'm not gonna hold you. I've known this for so long, and I let certain things hold me back. It's over for all that. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, if I could talk about the shit that I just recently experienced, nah, it's up. It's super up. It's super up, dog. Like, it's like I just became very happy and joyful and clear and open in just a week of just in my own energy and space. I actually feel amazing. I feel amazing because I can feel spiritually I'm aligned. I can feel it. I can literally feel that I'm spiritually aligned. I don't care how aligned you are physically. I don't give a fuck about what anyone's talking about, right? I'm in an environment I can speak my truth, and I love that fact that I can speak my truth because I don't have to worry about, like, people being immature and taking me speaking my truth as me attacking people. I don't have to worry about none of that shit. Anyone that's doing that is immature as fuck. I've come to that conclusion. They're immature as fuck. Me stating how like this is, I no. Right, but what was I saying? I don't care how aligned you are physically. If you ain't aligned spiritually, I don't give a fuck about nothing you talking about. I'ma just keep that shit a beat, and I felt like this for so long, and because before, like I said, I had to deal with like a physical condition, I would question that shit, like, maybe I should be doing it. No, nigga, align with yourself spiritually. I don't give a fuck what nobody tells you. I don't care what nobody tells you. Bitch, if you a water bender and you love water bending, don't let no other bender come along saying, nah, you be better. No, bitch. I'm water bending. Now, if you came along and said, yo, maybe you could expand and also be an earth bender, that's cool. But if they doing it in a way where it's like they trying to shit on your water bending, get away from that person. That person has demons. Bro, that's another gift of mine. I could see who has demons. I could see it and I could sense it. And it's another aspect of that gift that I haven't fully gotten into. But I know, bro. I know it before I even get here. I could talk to you. I could be around you. I could see it. If I put my awareness where you live, I'll know if you got that shit. Bro, nigga, this shit is like some other shit. This is some other. I know who got demons. I know who got. And I'm not sitting here saying I'm perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm perfect. I am not saying I'm perfect at all. But I know, like, I know when there's certain type of spirits living around people. I've seen it. Whether it could be in a dream. It could be me sitting here right now. I've seen it. Stay away from anybody that has that shit. nigga. Anybody. The best way to, if you feel like you had that shit, the best thing you could possibly do is get in your own energy and clear yourself out in nature. That's the best thing you could fucking do that I know of right now. Just get away from these people. Right? My thing I learned was don't be having sex with nobody you don't need to be having sex with. Don't be around nobody. I don't care if it's your fucking immediate family. Get away from these niggas, bro. Get away from all of these niggas, bro. I'm gonna keep saying that shit. It's really that simple. Get the fuck away from these niggas. Nigga, it took me a week to do this. I can feel the level of abundance, and it's only just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, yo, it's amazing. It's amazing. I just had to go in with that right now. I really did have to go in with that right now, because this is like, bro, it's the keys. Like, I know how to open the flow, I know how to keep the flow open, and I know how to expand the flow. And I'm saying in a spiritual sense of, I know how to get you aligned spiritually. I quite literally know exactly what to do to get you aligned spiritually. Once you align spiritually, everything else follows the fuck suit. Like, I'm so happy, like, I'm here, because it's like, I'm not gonna hold you. Am I allowed to talk on this? Yo, when you around these people, it puts you in a coma state. Bro, I knew this shit years ago. But because I didn't leave these people, it put me in a coma state of doing stupid shit. I'm not gonna hold. That's why I want to do. That's so much why I want to do this, because I learned both the good, easy way and the hard way. I learned both ways. That shit puts you in a coma. It's like you ever be drunk and you doing shit and you not even thinking about it, and then you look back like, yo, what the fuck? Same thing with drunk. Like, I don't drink. Drinking, that's why it's called spirits. Stay the fuck away from that shit. That shit allows spirits to hijack your shit. No, nigga, we ain't doing that. Hell no. So weed, I'm not tripping off of. But for weed, right, like, me specifically, my intuition tells me not to smoke. And I think it's mainly because they fucking with the weed now. And on top of that, a lot of times when you smoke, niggas want to smoke with you. That shit no. When you smoke with niggas, it's the same thing as drinking. Like, y'all sharing, like, energy and spirits and shit. I'm good on that. I'm too sensitive. I know every person I've been around. I know, like, family, I know who got what. I know what's going on. I know what you feeling, right? And if you stay in that too long, like you get drunk off of it. You go into like a coma state. No, fuck that. Hell no. Right? So, bro, it's a lot. But my thing is, I'm happy because this is where my soul has me. And then I'm going to say this again. I probably said it before. There is always a path to success and abundance. There's always a path. Because we're eternal beings. We're the same thing as the universe and all the life in it. We're the same thing. You can literally tap into your soul, who we all know has unlimited amount of power. And the shit, no matter where you are, what age you're at, what you're doing, what the fuck, will show you the path to success. It will show you. It will say, do this, do that, do that. And the more you listen, the louder it gets. It's that fucking simple. It's that simple, my nigga. It's so simple that it's ridiculous. And the best part is when it starts to grow and get bigger, it will start to get louder with saying, you can't do this, you gotta let go of this, you can't go back to that. It'll get louder with that. And those things, like, you won't even be able to, nigga. The shit will make you sick. You be like, fuck out of here, nigga. I ain't going back to that shit. Fuck out of here, nigga. Like, bro, before I was like, damn, I had to let go of this person. And I was kind of sad about it. And now as I sat here and I kept listening to my intuition, I'm like, yo, that was the fucking best decision I ever fucking made. Why? Because before I was in a coma state, holding on to vices and bullshit. And now, nigga, I'm yo, I'm so happy right now that it's like ridiculous, because I'm feeling the shift, and it's so strong. It literally is just, it's like I really just put myself back into it myself, said fuck out of here. Now don't get me wrong, like my higher self did come to me in a wild ass way, but hey, nigga came and got me. Shouts out to me. You know what I'm saying? For me, for sending for me, and for me for listening to me, nigga. It's me, nigga. Yeah, right? So, nigga, nah, that shit made me so, I'm so lit right now. Like, I'm so happy. I'm so, like, full of joy, because I can feel spiritually aligned. I don't give a fuck about what nobody tells you, bro. I don't care what no one tells you. Get spiritually aligned. That shit is more important than anything. I don't give a fuck what you know physically. Get spiritually aligned. Nigga, I've been around people that, oh, they know this physically and this helps and that makes this better. And it's still, like, something about that shit was still making me feel fucking, like, I don't know. And then I got away from everybody and I got aligned spiritually, and now I feel happy as fuck. I feel clear and good every day now. Simple. Aligned spiritually. And I think meditation is one of the easiest ways to do that shit. Meditation and getting away from people are the two easiest things to get aligned spiritually. Meditation, getting away from people, and being in nature. If you can combine all of these things, then you're good. Just give it time. Give it time. Let that shit grow. Sometimes I think it might be a little easier for me because I'm aware. So I don't know when I see certain animals. I'll see certain shit that, like, I know it's a sign. I'll just know. I figure something. I can't speak on that. Alright, so I'll just. Sometimes, like, you can see a car in front. Like, you can see a car pass a certain store and a bird fly, like, towards the store at the same time. We're in a moment where you kind of go, like, wow. Like, that was. Yo, nah. I love animals and shit. I don't even be killing bugs no more. But mosquitoes could suck my dick. I don't care what nobody's talking about. Mosquitoes are literally. I don't even think mosquitoes are real bugs, bro. I don't think mosquitoes are real bugs, bro. Mosquitoes are invasive as fucking shit. Nigga, I'm killing mosquitoes, bro. I asked the Earth. Earth was like, I guess. But anything else, leave the fucker alone. That's cool with me. I do not rock with mosquitoes in the slightest. There's nothing about me, right? So, what was I saying? Right? So, like, the bird, it would be like a certain car might fly. Right? So, for example, you might have a dream about, like, a blue Toyota. And then, like, the next day, you'll see, like, a Toyota drive past, like, a Lowe's, right? With Lowe's being blue. And you'll have that feeling like, wait, what the fuck? And it'll remind you of the dream you had. Even though the Toyota might not be blue, what the fuck are the odds of it driving right in front of this store? But a bird, you saw the bird first, and the bird, like, flew in this direction and made you see that. And the bird might be blue, right? Like, it'll be something like that. Like, it might be a blue bird that flew right in the direction of a Toyota, and then and behind the Toyota is a blue store. And you'll be looking at the dream. You'll start thinking about the dream, and you'll be like, this is clearly a message. All right, what the fuck am I supposed to get from this? I have shit like that happen to me all day. All day. Right? But that's because I meditated a lot. And that's because I did certain things that, like, basically, I reached a point where I could literally just talk to my intuition all day. So it's things like that kind of just happen for me. But it's also mainly because I'm in my own energy and I'm away from people who are not doing this type of shit. It is absolutely vital for you to do this. Right? It's vital, nigga. Your life depends on it type of shit, nigga. Yo. This is the greatest shit ever. Being spiritually aligned is the greatest shit ever. Because you start seeing what really matters. You start feeling what really matters, bro. Oh. And the beautiful thing is, when you're doing what you spiritually need to be doing, sometimes you'll reach a place where you're like, all right, this is a fucking enough. Like, something has to change. This shit is unacceptable. Sometimes that happens. Nah, nigga, something gotta change. This is unacceptable. And like, when but you have to really mean it though, right? Like, you can't be bullshit. You gotta really, really mean it. Like, it gotta be real. And like, the spiritually, like, shit will just come together for you. It'll just come together that just makes things easier or better. Like, I can make a small example. Like, oh, my nose, the hell. I literally last night, with no gas, right? I had like 6 miles left, and I drove somewhere that was probably like 20 miles. No gas. I went to Cookout. I was hungry as fuck. I'm like, I'm getting something. I go to Cookout, and I'm sitting in the line with no gas. I'm just like, please let my car not turn off, right? You imagine being at Cookout, you're in the middle of a line at Cookout. You can't get out of the line, my nigga. There's no way out of the line, and your car turn off, bro? Nah. Right? So I'm like, please don't let my car turn off. Right? And mind you, I'm like, the only way for me to get gas that I'm aware of at the time is using like my parents' car. But I'm like, if I use my parents' car at the gas station, these niggas gonna know where I'm at. I left somewhere, like, nobody knows where the fuck I'm at, right? And I don't give a fuck, right? So that's another thing. You can't let people know where you're at or what you're doing. Don't tell motherfuckers shit, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because their demons will try and like get them to put their awareness on it in a way you don't want. And that'll add a certain energy to it, and you don't want that shit. I'm not even gonna speak on, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want that shit. Don't tell them niggas nothing, because it'll affect, right? Like for the best way I can say it is, it'll affect your experience. It'll, that clear flow that we talked about, it will get affected. Don't tell niggas where you're at, because they'll start sending their awareness there. Same way I could send my awareness right now to a specific person's house or environment and know their spirits there. These people who actually have demons can unconsciously do that and send their weirdo energy. Again, don't tell nobody nothing, right? Don't tell nobody shit. Don't even tell niggas about like your gifts. I only do it and come here because my intuition is allowing me to. My intuition's telling me I'm clear, I'm good, go ahead. Don't tell these motherfuckers nothing, nigga. I told certain people certain things, and they made me like think, oh no, you was tripping, and then the shit actually happened. And I was like, I didn't take enough of a step back to where I was like, I can't ever listen to this nigga again. I can never be around this person again. Right? You gotta take it that seriously, because it's a gift. It's like a superpower. It's like you being Superman, someone trying to talk you out of saving the world. What the fuck are you talking about? Right? So, again, don't tell nobody nothing. So, going back to the story, I'm like, yo, I need gas, nigga. But my money, I'm like, my own money that would be in my account that no one will know what I'm doing with ain't gonna come for another 2 days. Mind you, I don't know gas. So, I'm like, yo, the only thing I could do is I might have to use the car. But I'm like, nah, there's gotta be something. Right? Like, I'm like, no, there's no fucking way, because I can't let them know. What I'm experiencing right now is too beautiful and amazing and magical to let I've been through that. I went down that road already, Neo. You've been down that road already. Don't. I learned my lesson. I'm not letting niggas know shit. You niggas ain't gonna know shit, right? I'm gonna come here and speak because I have a green light, right? So I'm at the Cookout. I get my chicken nuggets. I give them I gave them $2.15 in quarters and dimes, nigga. Right? Got my Cookout, got my nuggets, and I'm like, where the fuck am I gonna go? So I go to this place that I've been going to. I'm not gonna speak on it. I go to this place that I've been going to here. I'm like, yo, I don't even know if I can park here overnight. Nigga, I parked here overnight. I was absolutely fine. The next day I woke up, and I'm like, I'm starting to get like angry, because I'm like, yo, I still gotta wait another day. I basically gotta sit here the whole day in my car and do nothing. And I started feeling like sick and shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? When you start feeling like sick and shit, it's your body telling you that something is wrong or has to change or you need to pay attention to something. So I did that. My intuition started showing me certain things. I was like, oh, okay. So then my intuition showed me, like, one, it had me get rid of certain things that no longer resonated with me. But then it showed me a way to access, like, the money. I know it's gonna sound wild, but it is what it is. It made me think of when Kanye's like, I spent that gas money on clothes with logos. Ironically, the Gloria. Wow, I just now am realizing that. I was singing that earlier, like when I was doing this. It showed me a way to, like, get the money without anyone actually, like, it not popping up on the card of where I'm at. So yeah, it's gonna pop up that I'm using this money. I don't give a fuck about that. Until my intuition says, like, no, stop, then I don't care. But it's not gonna show where I'm at or what I'm doing with it. It's just gonna show this nigga's using this money. I'm fine with that for now. For now. Right? And in the middle of this, I was like, I'm the GOAT. Like, I was like lit. I was like, oh my God, thank God. Because mind you, I've been here for a week and I wasn't doing that. Right? I was using the little bit of money I had to like function and shit. And I got to a point where I ran out and I was like, oh fuck. And it showed me a way to, like, oh yeah, you can keep operating the way you're operating. I'm like, thank God. So I am trying to remember what the point of me saying was. The point was, there's an option. And spiritually, when you're doing what you need to be doing, which is what you're being called to do, and I've been called to be here, there will always be a way, an avenue for things. And when shit starts to be like, all right, nigga, this is enough, and da-da-da-da, it will change. You will be guided to, it might be another path. It might be a way to expand what you're already doing. It could be anything, right? It depends, right? It just depends on whatever it is that you need and whatever it is that resonates. I always say it's whatever that resonates. Don't get too stuck on one thing or this option. It is whatever resonates. What your intuition might want you to do today, it might want you to do the complete opposite tomorrow. And there's always a reason for it. Just listen to that shit. Listen to it. Every time I listen to my intuition, I end up being happy. I end up doing something good, and that aligns with my soul. It makes me feel good as a person. Listen to that shit. Listen to it. Alright, that's it.